It's podcasting all around the net, older than ever. Retain relevancy yet, Sonic the Hedgehog. Our futures we have bet. It's like, whoa now, I'm your host now. Hey, it's me, Gang Buddy. Welcome to The Hill is Always Greener. Who is with me today?
I'm Lythero, and I'm cross about the world, but anyway.
Oh. You and me both, brother. Jesus Christ.
I'm Rotha Jake, and my DLC doesn't have voice.
I'm Cyberlink, and I am here solely because Paramount paid a lot of money. Don't read too much into that.
And who is our special guest today?
I'm Lythero, and I probably got all of the hatred and more than Valero has for that intro, but, you know, I'm here. I bet I've heard that song 10 times more than all four of you combined.
Oh, I go out of my way to avoid it.
You're probably
so yes.
right. As soon as somebody put out a mod to replace it with Window Race, I was like, fuck yeah, I'm just
I can't get it to work. I've modded so much in that game. I can't get that fucking song to leave the game.
Well, we usually ask our guests about their history and everything with Sonic, with the franchise, but...
You don't have that time, bro.
I was about to say, like...
You do not have that time. I'm a sleeper agent, like, trying to hide in, like, normal society here. Oh, my God.
I was going to say, introduce yourself however you would like today.
That's totally fine. I could do a really quick, like, Sonic recap. Relevance to, like, my obsession. Because it was definitely, like, an unhealthy obsession, especially back whenever I was growing up.
Oh, isn't it always?
Me, child, barely gained sentience at the ripe age of, like, 4 years old, and I'm like, this universe sucks. No one here knows anything. I can see into my future, and in Ireland, the only thing that I'm going to get into is sports and drink, and that's it. And this sucks. Then my uncle imported Sega Genesis, which was not what they were called over here. They were called Mega Drives, for the reason why I was beaten to a pulp anytime I talked about video games, because the kids were like, you're weird. What the fuck is a Sega Genesis? Sorry, what the hell is a Sega Genesis? And so it had Sonic, and my eyes turned into dinner plates. I was like, oh my God, this is... And my DNA got changed, and I was just like, I was obsessed with Sonic ever since. I played every single Sonic game that came out. My like hyper Sonic autism like peaked whenever the Dreamcast came out. Oh my God, I remember getting the Dreamcast. Oh my God, that looks so insane. Like the Dreamcast looks so. I didn't even think it was real. I remember looking at it and going, "Well, this is clearly like a movie or a tech demo." Because I look in the back of the box, and this is clearly not what video games could ever possibly hope to look like.
Graphics cannot get any better than this.
Yes, ironic. God, we're so fucking privileged to have lived in this timeline, because every year there's a huge like boost in like something new looking amazing or how to play it. And now it's for the past, God, like it almost feels like 2 decades now where it's like, okay, we've hit a plateau. It always was going to come, but damn, I'm really glad that we got to experience like 16-bit, 32-bit. We'll not talk about 64-bit. There's no Sonic games that time. Anyways, but yeah, no, I just love Sonic games. I know they're kind of bad and they're pretty controversial whenever it comes to like video gamers' opinions and stuff, but a lot of them are like, you could just play them good. Sonic 06 was really bad. I didn't play it until like way later, and I had more fun than I could ever have with it because it was so bad. So that's a blessing in of itself.
Oh, absolutely.
I remember beating Sonic Unleashed, and Valero literally like said like, how was it? Like I could hear the depressing peal over his head. I remember this. Yes. I remember this so distinctly. He was like, how? Like he'd already lost hope for the franchise at this point. He was not playing that shit. Right?
Yes, it was a bad time for me.
And he was like, how was it?
I remember that time.
Like, dude, hand on shoulder, it wasn't that fucking good, but you know what? It looks like it's getting better. And then, you know, Flower looks up at the claws and is like, all right, fair enough.
You know what? You were right, though. We got Sonic Colors. It went up from there, you know. You were absolutely correct in hindsight.
Well, yeah, no. CrossWorlds is awesome. I'm going to spoil it. I absolutely love that game. I might spend more time talking about how angry I am at at Mario Kart World than it is gassing up Sonic CrossWorlds, because I'm a huge like kart racing fan. So thank you very much for having me here on this episode. I really appreciate it.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, I'm going to be right there with you. I just got that game for Christmas, and it's okay, but I also have been playing CrossWorlds nonstop for like 3 months. So
I would almost say that they're in totally different genres at this point. Like, yeah, I've played Mario Kart World quite a bit. Most fun I've had is like local co-op. Like my family has come over on holidays, and because it's Mario Kart, you just throw people a controller and yeah, they figure it out. But like, yeah, CrossWorlds, man, is like, I guess the only thing I would say is like Mario Kart is, I mean, it's a Mario Kart, and this is like a fucking like arcade balls to the wall, like good ass racing game, man.
It's almost two balls to the wall. Like I love it. But like I got completely hooked. Mario Kart World is one of the most beautiful games with an incredibly beautiful soundtrack. I told Rock the Jake, like, Mario Kart World is an $80 soundtrack with a bonus game on the side, which is not that fun.
Well, I mean, yeah, I think we're just jumping straight into, hey, Sonic CrossWorlds. It came out. No, you're fine. No, this goes right into the.
We need to jump right in,
outline.
because otherwise we'll have to listen to the opening music, which I had to yesterday because I dropped my controller and I was like, nope,
no.
Get out of my face, James.
Okay, we might as well get that out of the way, because yeah, I was like, oh, I'm going to play a few Grand Prix, just familiarize myself, when I'm like, I might as well listen to I've said this on other episodes. This is our official CrossWorlds episode. I think the music for the theme song is fine. The leitmotif.
Yes.
The absolute most dog shit lyrics in any Sonic game ever.
And consider how much competition it has doing that, because there is a bad Sonic.
And there are some goofy ass Sonic songs. I mean, your races to win, your team, we can make it. Absolutely, this takes the cake for. I mean, I've said these feel like they were written in 5 minutes on the elevator ride up to like the pitch session. I just don't get it, man. And
like whoa.
Yeah, like what? Rhyming "whoa" with "whoa" 3 times in the same pre-chorus.
Here we go 3 times in a row. Yes, it's.
And I hate to pick on the guy, like he is a musical artist.
I don't.
I went back and listened to like his old stuff before this. That is just how he writes lyrics.
That Beatles song that he did, I found just when we first.
Oh yeah, where he's just like, hey.
Yeah.
It's the Beatles. Remember the Beatles? Your dad does. The Beatles. Oh my god. So yeah, not a fan of that.
It is kind of like Sonic Heroes by way of his world, through the trappings of my life is like a video game. Is sort of
I made the horrible mistake of opening the game. And now I'm like compelled to just play the game because I've modded the intro to not be the Sonic Racing intro. It's the promotional animation that you mentioned.
Hell yeah, it is.
So fucking fire, dude. Why didn't they just use that? Oh,
just like take
it was
like
so cool.
the last 90 seconds of that animation of Sonic and Shadow melting the track and
redlining.
Oh, you mean just Redline?
Yeah.
It's just Redline.
Oh my god, we fuck with Ball here. We all know Ball. Redline's the fucking best fucking show ever. Yes.
I rewatched that movie a couple months ago because of the CrossWorlds intro, and it's still holds
So
up.
did I. That is such a good movie of show don't tell. Whenever the fucking guy goes flying past and he gives the thumbs up. All right,
but now they put hedgehogs in it, so it's even better.
Yeah.
I can't remember if we've said that in relation to CrossWorlds, but yeah, if you haven't seen Redline, go watch Redline. I don't think it's up on YouTube officially anymore. It used to be just for free.
It used to be. It's not anymore.
Well,
I checked, but it's probably not hard.
Go
to find.
watch it. If you like this game, go watch it. The guy that plays Zavok is the lead character in the English dub.
He is?
Patrick Seiss. Yeah,
Yes.
Patrick
Oh,
Seiss.
yeah, Patrick Seiss is both. And his love interest is Cream. Again, don't read into it.
Michelle Ruff.
I have been playing this game like on and off since it came out, and I think that between the full game and the open network test, I might be at a little over 90 hours.
Oh,
maybe?
do we check? Oh, I can check that. I have the game open. See, you guys are all ready with like your 200 hours.
Okay, you win.
That's not that much.
Dang.
I don't know. Yeah, because I'm looking at I've got it on PS5s, but I don't know if that's accurate. This says I've got just under 60, but I don't know about that. I did play I played the hell out of the second open beta as well. I know we all hopped on a few times.
And that wouldn't be counted.
Yeah.
No, that's a separate whole app as well. Like you didn't get to carry over any of your stuff or anything.
Damn, all you guys had the open beta tester banner, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, jealous. It's a cool looking one.
I got a special one for that first, and I've never taken it down because I'm just like,
Yeah, you're the only one among us who has the closed network test
I'm a
banner.
special little boy.
Kicks rocks. All I have is my Elite Course Conqueror banner. God damn it.
Oh, but I tell you what, I am not to get off topic, but I'm never going to try and get the top 100 for the festivals. I know,
Or the top 10s. Yeah.
There's no point because like you're competing with people who are like, oh my goodness, I am such a fan of II from a Monkey Ball. I wake up every day and I pull out my bowl of like Super Monkey Ball merchandise
palm
that I
slam
got.
the promo VHS into the VCR and start doing the moves
And
along with II.
It's not how good you necessarily are, it's how much time you put in. So like these people who get top 100, they're on a shift. Like they wake up,
Absolutely,
and then they shake hands with the person that they have hired and given their Steam account to play all night while they sleep. And then they switch shifts, and then they continue to. I'm not kidding. I've talked to people like, hey, who have you got for like your double to like play while you're sleeping? I'm like, I'm not clinically insane. Like that's
crazy.
Like, there's going to be like 50 people doing that, and then there's going to be another 50 people literally just cheating with a bot. So like, what's the point? Honest to good.
Those are basically the only ways I can think of that anybody gets enough tickets to buy anything in the store.
Oh, all these people that have all of the AI racer skins unlocked. I'm like, there ain't no way. There's no way.
But because Sega's so chill with modding, it's like, actually, this is great because it's almost like they intentionally give us trash characters so we can happily
Extra
replace
slots.
them with, I don't know, Tangle and from the comics, which is actually coming as a real character later as DLC. So it's like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
We felt that, they aren't out as of yet. I think they'll be out by the time this episode posts, but we thought we were pretty okay discussing the game unless, like, they surprise us at the last second. They're like, oh, Tangle and Whisper are out, and they have fully voices, and we're adding voices to all the other DLC characters.
It never happened.
And
would
they
be
make
nice.
out real life during a race, and it's great.
Lesbians are now canon and real. It's real.
Thanks to Sonic the Hedgehog.
Here's the thing, though. We've talked about this multiple times in just our side chats. The ticket economy in that game is super fun. Like, I did the math. To get all the machine parts, you need about 5,500 tickets. All of the horns altogether are about 13,000. All the decals are about 8,000. All of the auras you can buy are 10,000. Every AI skin is, I want to say, 10,000 tickets each times 23 characters. And then if you want all of their max friendship titles, that's another 40,000 on top of all of that for each character. So in total, if you want to get every possible thing in this game, you need 1,180,000 tickets. And you get like maybe 20 max per race.
Beast.
I think that's a reason. There's a reason that every festival they're like, oh yeah, now you can get like ×7 tickets and points and all that. They're slowly compensating, but
It's Sonic Racing. We're working in the mines.
I've seen another side to my friend's personality and existence whenever that ×7 shows up. Like if it's like the
man.
Marvel Rivals discourse that's happening right now, where like if you don't lock the fuck in and get me this ×7, like we're no longer friends. And I'm like, this is a kart racer, man. Like, there's only so much skill I can pull our team up. Like, if we get like first place, third place, fifth, and seventh, we can still be completely at the whims of Team Green, who just bumped bumpers for the whole 3 laps and got 125 taps, and they'll get the 10 bonus points and they'll fucking win anyway. So I don't know. Unironically, I'm just here for the vibes.
You don't understand. I really need to max out Rouge the Bat. It's important to me.
If you wanted to max out Rouge the Bat, you would have done it first.
Yeah, that's true.
They pick your character that you like. This is an argument for, like, I really need Big the Cat's, like, final title. Like, this is my 20th character that I need to max the friendship on. Like, all right, dude. It can't mean that much, surely.
I'm just a Zaz stan right now, okay?
My kind of outlook on the festivals is, as long as I get 2 wins in a row to get that special title, I'm good. The rest, it's like, well, I'm going to get 30 points if I lose and 36 if I win. So it's like, it doesn't make a huge difference. I'm not going to, probably do this much faster anyway if I win, because I'm never going to get the multipliers because my teammates always suck. So it's like, just give me those, 2 wins in a row and I'm good for the rest. I'll just, be fine.
I'll tell you what is fun. When I've mostly played the festivals, like I haven't done a ton of the like regular festival. I mean the regular online for the rankings, and so I'm at like C+ rank. But then I've had so much practice in the festivals that like I went up like 4 ranks in like an hour session, just dominating because I'm being matched with people who are like just buying the game, and I'm like, oh, sorry.
Yeah, I fell in a little bit too deep. I haven't played as much as Lee, obviously, but I just hit Legend 9 a couple of weeks ago.
Woo!
So
Let's go!
I'm getting there.
Woo! Yes! Yes! It's not easy. It's not easy.
Yeah, I do appreciate that. Like, I don't think you start to lose points when you hit the low positions until maybe C rank, B rank. I think. I could be wrong.
Well, I'm on Legend 9 too. Like, I got to Legend 9. And I just kind of like sort of petered off the game, mostly because I had like stuff to do. Most of my time was spent on the time trials. Like, that's actually the most fun I've gotten out of this game, where I just play 3 straight laps.
Those are so good at learning all the tracks too.
I don't know. I feel like I have the authority to say that this is some of the most difficult like arcade racing time trials like I've seen since F-Zero GX, and that's saying something.
Yeah, that's why I just didn't.
How many S ranks do you have? Do you have all the S ranks? Because I don't think I have any.
I do. I broke a controller over it. And not through frustration.
There you go.
I mean through literal wear and tear. Like, the analog stick no longer like catches my thumb grip anymore. So I was like, all right. I had a lot of fun doing it though, so.
Yeah, I 100% believe it.
Although when we were talking the other day, you asked me like if I had done much of the time trials. I said like only a little bit, and he's like, don't.
No, I don't. I don't recommend it. I think it's insane because like this game wasn't made for 100% completionists. It's not possible.
No, they gave you those easy trophies to be like, oh nope, you're done. Yeah, you don't have to do the rest of this. Even the challenges.
Yeah. I got all the A's just to get the achievement and all the music for the jukebox, but it's like I don't have any patience to get the S ranks because I am not my fingers don't work that way.
To get some of those S ranks in that game, you unironically need to get a top 100 speed. Like, I have like a bunch of like top 100 scores in those tracks just getting the S rank. Like, I'm like, oh my god, that was so hard. I wonder what the fastest racer on this ever got. Like, whoever like is the best in the world. And I'm looking at the leaderboard and I'm like, oh, it's me. Holy shit. All right, never mind. Like, it's that hard. It's really that hard. For some tracks, I got like top 5, maybe even like top 3. And then I moved on. I was like, damn, this is awesome. Like, my Amber walked in and she was like, are you having fun with that video game? And I looked at her with my hands trembling. I'm like, it's so difficult.
Are you winning, honey?
She's like, oh no. And I'm like, no, you don't understand. This is what I've wanted my whole life. This is so fucking difficult.
I don't understand.
Finally.
I want to struggle. I love the suffering.
I need it. I'm tired of being treated like a baby. Give me this difficulty.
Lee pointing at himself in the mirror saying, I am the best.
way
I
it's
had
me.
trouble during the beta. I was seriously had to figure out like my own custom control scheme. My hands and wrists were getting so cramped from like the power drifting and all that. I was like, I think I might need to go to the doctor. This is really bad.
What controller do you use?
I just used my the DualSense on the PS5.
That'd do it. Filthy PlayStation user.
You can remap. I mean, I've gotten used to using the bumpers, not the triggers for gas and drift, and that has helped a lot. But yeah, it was kicking my ass for a long time.
I think the hardest thing for me is just holding down the A button to go, but I guess I just like got used to it because at some point it just stopped hurting.
Yeah, and it has auto accelerate because I have a friend who was also complaining about that. The auto accelerate is super weird, like it does not function like it should, and I don't know if that's because like it doesn't work right in online matches, like it might be some kind of advantage. But yeah, that would.
Yeah, I think it is turned off in online.
Yeah, which kind of sucks because I mean, like that would be an accessibility thing. Like now, one of my fingers won't get cramped, but anyway, it works pretty okay.
Yeah, I know for sure that and steering assist are turned off in time trials, but I don't know if both of them are off in online.
So one of my friends was like really mad that they were not like able to go places where they wanted in this game, and it wasn't until like 3 months later where they were still complaining. We were like, "Hey, do you have auto steer on?" And they're like, "What's that?" And I'm like, "Oh no," because it's on my default. Steering assist is on my
Traps you in
default.
certain parts of the course, you just can't get up to those other areas. You're like, I can't do it, because the game's not letting you, because that's the trade-off. You get...
Yeah, no, it's the one time where it's actually valid to say the game is working against me. Because as Valero says, like you can't get some shortcuts if you have the auto assist on.
And it tells you that too. Like it's like on the tips, it's like, hey, you can use auto steer, but watch out, you can't go up to that one bit.
I didn't pay $60 to read. Give me my video game.
I'm a Sonic fan. I don't know how to read.
Exactly.
That's true.
To jump back to one of the points on our outline here, is this the best Sonic racing game that has been released within our lifetimes? Has it been long enough for us to make that judgment call?
Until Shadow the Hedgehog's Grand Theft Auto motorcycle thievery gang races comes out, yes.
Coming 2028.
Yep.
I think so as well, because I think it was after the last demo / beta, I went back and played Transformed and even a little Team Sonic Racing just to compare, and Transformed still really good. Team Sonic not, but like I feel like this game builds on every good thing Transformed did and just improves on it. And yeah, I think this might be the best official Sonic kart racer. I can't speak to the fan ones that people really love.
Like ring racers.
Yeah, that's the Sonic Robo Blast that is like hardcore, super good.
I miss Sonic Robo Kart so bad. SRB 2K, I miss you so much.
I do not have it in me to learn ring racers because I don't need to, like, I'm not interested in getting a PhD in its controls.
That's what I've heard.
How to play.
Like, it's not a kart racer. The formula of a kart racer is easy to learn, hard to master. And ring racers brings you through a tutorial that unironically takes about the guts of an hour to get through, unless if you're like speed running through it, just to learn all of the mechanics. And I was like, well, is Vyse in this at least? And they said, no, he's not in this, despite the fact that we had him in SRB 2K. And I was like, you know what? Message received. I will not play this game, and I'll just move on with my life. Like, it's not for me. It's just not for me.
Yep, I've heard it is very rewarding if you are that kind of racing game pervert, but
So's like
not for me as well.
So's becoming a parent.
that's probably easier to learn than ring racer controls.
We have like evolutionary like instinct to deal with that. We can't evolutionary instinctually know to press down on the analog stick to flip the cart in the opposite direction to go through that ring just to get that shortcut. I'm sorry. Miss SRB 2K though. I love that game.
Out of curiosity, who is everybody's main here? Just because I'm interested to see who everybody picked.
Oh, I'm a basic bitch. I've done Sonic for like 99% of mine with like the fastest car I could make.
Someone's got to be Sonic, dude. Someone's got to be Poster Boy.
That is how I look at it when I'm doing online and everybody's like, oh, the AI racers are 4 Pac-Mans and an Ichiban. And I'm like, hey, I'm Sonic. I'm still here.
Holding up the fort.
Hi, this is my game.
I'm an unshakable pillar.
I gotta play my boy. I gotta play Shadow. I love Shadow. He's the coolest.
He is.
Honestly, I don't know if I could say what my main was. I think one of the characters I've played as the most is the Werehog, just for fun. I've been trying to like play with just all the different characters because I only have like barely 13 hours in the game, which sounds like a lot for some people, but it's not enough for how many characters are in here and how much you can do. And plus, I seem to always miss the festivals because I always have like duties or things I have to do on the weekend. Yeah.
A job.
So, yeah.
A rich inner life.
Or, the brief moment where you're not doing your job so you can do other important things in life rather than, sneak onto the video game and play after the 9 to 5 is grueling being done. But I digress.
Oh, so like speaking of like kind of sneaking a game in here and there, because that's what I like to try to do when I'm at work.
Sure.
I found that like I don't think you can stream this game through like the NVIDIA GeForce Now thing. I've tried doing it with Steam Link, like onto the TV in the living room, but for some reason, like the past 3 times that I've tried it, I'll boot up the game, I'll pick a character, I'll start a Grand Prix just to, play some laps. And then like right when it starts and when I get to like the rival thing and they like, try to smack talk each other, it just hangs up on the character talking.
Oh no.
It doesn't actually go into the race. And then I just have to quit out. And I'm like, okay, for some reason, this game just doesn't want to be streamed in any way. So you just have to play it on whatever your local machine is.
That's weird.
So if anybody's trying, there you go.
That's weird.
That's very weird. And I don't understand, but okay.
Speaking of the Werehog Sonic, there's a mod that makes him just do the really loud Werehog scream for every single thing. And I think that might be one of the funniest mods ever. I don't have Werehog Sonic because he was a pre-order thing.
I figure he will probably, be released as regular DLC in like the next month or two. Just that's what they've been doing with all their DLC. I have been playing Blaze for most of the run, although as of the most recent update, I think I'm starting to gravitate more towards Blinky, partially because I really like Pac-Man World 2, partly because I really like trying the new speed characters, but mostly because even though he doesn't have a voice, I can just point at him and laugh at the camera like an idiot and be like, hey, that's Sayu, I know that guy.
I was watching the recent AGDQ speed run of Sonic CrossWorlds, and they were explaining that like Shadow and Blaze are like the fastest character. At least I don't know how like 100% factual this is, but they said that Shadow and Blaze are the fastest characters in the game, and the the Royal Kart or something like that is like the fastest build that you can have in the game. So he was playing as Blaze through like all the time trial. I was about to say blazing. Duh. Yeah, he was going very, very fast as Blaze.
Sonic blazing.
Oh yeah, the Royal Chariot. I actually really like the kart customization in this one. The main thing I drive is I customized a kart from I think the Retro Future, and I can't remember which one of the backs I used to make it look like Wario's car from Wario Land 4, and use the little lightning bolts to make it look like a mustache.
Whatever parts you unlock when you unlock Super Sonic, it's like a modified version of Sonic's car, but I did the colors to look like his red racer from Sonic Drift.
Why am I in a car?
Yep, exactly.
guys.
I tried to make one of the hoverboards look like Manic's hoverboard from Sonic Underground. It didn't come out great, but I tried.
We did ask if this is the greatest racing game ever, but honestly, let's be real. It is still Sonic R on the on the Sega Saturn.
Yeah.
Although speaking of Sonic R, the third lap for Ocean Palace, where they start singing that, I freaking love that.
It's a tradition.
The soundtrack in general just rocks, and I love that. Man, I love that like choir singing of everybody supersonic racing. It's so great.
The music in this game is like they went all out. They looked back to what slaps, and they're like, okay, we got bangers here, we got bangers there. We're going to reference this. We're going to have like a leitmotif that references this game since it's got something to do with that zone, with this track. And it all ties together beautifully. And then they took a diarrhea dump with the title thing. But,
with the main theme.
that is
It's interesting to see how good the final soundtrack ended up being, because I remember people were not high on it when they first did that close test.
No, it was all unfinished, and placeholder was very scary.
I thought it was because Apotos. Yeah, Apotos has it tries to do some sort of like hip hop street drum and bass like dubstep, and it sounds like SpongeBob is just bouncing on Mickey Mouse's dick. And it's really stupid and really silly. The rest of the Apotos theme is pretty okay. It's very non-offensive. But people were really latching on to like, oh my god, listen to this like 15 seconds of Apoto Slap 2. Hi, raises hand. That was me. I was also dogging on that track, and I was a little bit scared. But
well, unfortunately, we can definitely tell now that the official soundtrack is out, the sound mixing in game is not very good. It's still
a Sonic
really
game.
fun. Yeah. I mean, a Sonic game circa of like Sonic Adventure 2, that kind of sound mixing where everything is too loud. But there are a ton of like layers of the music that you can only hear if you like have, the official soundtrack going. And I know that there are mods to like replace it in the game. That's a weird thing, but I mean, the music is still fantastic, even in game. It's just every once in a while you can notice like when you first start the third lap, like the music gets boosted so much in the soundtrack and like all of the characters get really quiet.
that sounds like something that I would do with my own fucking videos like an idiot.
Yeah. I don't know how intentional it is in the game. No, the soundtrack itself is fantastic. That remix of flowing from Sonic Frontiers with the horn solo is like enrapturous. Like I want to backflip every time that comes on.
Oh, it's good.
Valero, we forgot to ask who your main character was. We're not going to let you get by without telling us.
I was hoping to just let you guys talk about this game and not have to say anything, but okay. No, I don't remember. There's no nice way to...
I was going to say, you played Cream a fair bit in the close test.
For some reason, I thought she
test.
was fun to play as, and then I'll put her in, like, Zaz's machine because, it's funny that he's using the big one. I'll be real. I don't play this game very much. I'm sorry. I got it. I really enjoyed it when I first started playing it, and then we were doing the Open Network thing. I was like, yeah, it's a fun little game. Anyway, I've got other games now because it's a racing game and I don't know. I don't know. Just today I tried all the DLC characters just to see what they were like, and I'm like, yep, these are characters, all right, without voices. Great.
I think that's totally valid because as much as, I mean, we've talked about, have fun with the festivals and those are fun, but there's also a ton of FOMO put in there on purpose, and there have been times from like, okay, well, I'm glad I did that, but would I have played that extra hour if there wasn't a arbitrary like goal? And probably not. And I mean, I do think the base roster being so strong and mostly fun and all of the character interactions that are in that base game, they're great. I love it. I think some of them are like the funniest official Sonic, dialogue they've ever had in a game. However, that really, all of the DLC characters, including the free Sega ones, like being basically glorified skins, like does suck. Like I've happily like used some of them, but it just makes it really hard to care. And a lot of them being random, like you said, Paramount Studios. And so it's, Avatar and SpongeBob and Ninja Turtles, and okay, that's cool, but also why? And also, like, again, if they're just basically skins, it just doesn't feel worth it, I suppose. Oh yeah, and Minecraft. Minecraft is cool. Pac-Man and Mega Man, I'm looking forward to those. But
I do be driving through, like, Bikini Bottom right now, and it's kind of neat. The tracks are neat.
The stages have been pretty good.
Here's my problem. Why did they primarily base Bikini Bottom on an episode nobody liked?
Yeah.
Like, nobody liked Sponge Kano. That was the middle of season 7. Why would you not go for the golden age?
This game, you gotta appeal to the old heads. I'm sorry.
I didn't realize that. All I see is the pineapple under a tree over there. Like, what are they referencing?
Yeah, no, the final lap is specifically based on the episode Sponge Kano, where a volcano is going to erupt and they decide to sacrifice Squidward because he's the most
virginal,
miserable person at Bikini Bottom. And then at the last second, a clog into Squidward's pipes explodes and causes his home to rocket up into the air and then come crashing down into the volcano, plugging it and saving everybody.
It's weird that it's specifically season 7, which was 10, 15 years ago, because they're on season 16 now.
Something like that.
That's weird. I really like
What would be the better one to reference them?
Anything from the first 4 seasons.
I was going to say, if you would have asked me, I would have, had the third lap be the normal route is closed off and they have to go off a side route and end up plunging down into rock bottom and have to come back up.
Oh, yeah.
I just saw Squidward's house shoot off. Okay, I see it now.
And the house will only land in the volcano after somebody has crossed the finish line.
So you don't even see it if you're trying to win.
Yeah. If you try doing it in the time trial, you will never see it because it only triggers after somebody crosses the finish line.
I feel like my opinion as to what they should have done with the SpongeBob track is not include it because I don't care about SpongeBob SquarePants in a Sonic the Hedgehog game. Sorry, that's just one of those things that's always been my sort of I've never SpongeBob. I wasn't watching TV or kids stuff because I was a grown-up back then. But when it first came on, I never really got attached to it. So it's I don't mind SpongeBob. He's fine. But when everyone was like, SpongeBob in Sonic, this is great. I'm like, yeah, but I know he exists.
I don't think people said that.
People say that. There were definitely people who were like, finally, after all these years, my fan fiction is true. Now we just need Shrek.
When it first leaked, most people I saw were like, what the fuck?
The DLC, whatever DLC of a character comes along that you dislike, you got to spin your opinion of it or your outlook on it. Because whenever I'm playing a fighting game, right, and there's a character that I f***ing hate that gets added, it's like, oh my god, they're really putting Akuma in this game. I hate Akuma. You think about how you're going to beat his ass in the game. You can beat up the SpongeBob player kids. Eat that. That's right. Sonic's way better than this character.
Absolutely do that if I cared.
Unless you're a Fatal Fury fan, then your willpower only lasts so long.
I don't actually dislike Akuma. I think Akuma's really cool. That's all I could think of.
Cool. I think the weirdest thing about again, they're Paramount characters is the focus on weird crossovers, and yet there is nothing from the Sonic movie in this game. And I think
not weird.
Izuka said they're not doing it because there's not a movie coming out this year. It's like,
okay,
my brother, there's one next year.
That's crazy.
The cycle starts now.
I was going to say, if they do a second year of content, there's going to be some Sonic movie stuff.
Bring me Wade Whipple in my Sonic game.
Wade Whipple. The flames
His tires are bowling balls.
Movie Shadow in the Sonic X Shadow Generations, and I was like, this is maybe one of the worst levels, but
it's the only time you're going to hear Keanu Reeves say Chaos Control. So,
was that actually Keanu Reeves in the game?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Even
That's
in the
cool.
Japanese version, it just switches to Keanu Reeves speaking English.
You will enjoy this money that we spent and
Yes.
That's awesome.
Oh man. Yeah, I was just surprised. Again, since those movies are Paramount, but I don't know. It's a weird one. I'm glad that the game is apparently done well enough to where they're like, oh yeah, we'll keep putting stuff out. I just hope it's more, Sega-ish Sonic related and not weird, weird crossovers. Which I don't know. It's just, that really the no voices thing is really what bugs me. You can put anybody in there. It just feels half-assed to charge money extra for this stuff and it had being, you know, and I know like, oh, that's how Fortnite does it or only has like a few sound clips, but I'm like, well, you're not going to be Fortnite. This is an arcade racing game. And you know, I know there's probably legit reasons for it. There's money and licensing, but yeah, I'm also of the opinion that like, if you couldn't go all the way, you shouldn't have done it at all.
I want, like, they have specifically said there's no voices for the DLC because of like the lengthy approvals process for, you know, getting voices and, you know, lines and stuff in there. And I know that that's true because of like, I immediately think back to Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl, where at first they didn't have voices. And then when they did, they could only say lines from the show and they didn't get to like write actual original dialogue until the sequel. It's
SpongeBob cannot canonically compliment Rouge's tits. Like, that is not allowed. It's too long of a conversation, man. It's not going to happen. Just put him in the game. But I agree.
Yeah. But I do wonder if it is like some contractual thing where it's like, you know, they say, well, if there's going to be these lengthy approvals, then we're not going to do dialogue. And then maybe there's like some part of the Paramount contract where it's like, fine, well, if our characters don't get VO, then you can't give any of the DLC characters VO. And, you know, that's just me speculating based on nothing, but I could see something like that.
But then Miku has dialogue, kind of, sort of.
Yes, but they don't have to pay Miku.
True,
anybody.
there is not a union actor with a contract to negotiate for Hatsune
Actually, doesn't
Miku.
the actress from Miku who originally voiced Miku still get royalties? I've heard something like that.
Damn.
I'm not sure because Miku has the voice, you know, her that she, you know, in this universe, current day of like generative AI, you have to explain to people that Miku is not a Gen AI program. It goes all the way back to basically text to type, but based on a real person's singing voice.
Although I believe that new Vocaloid versions are integrating Gen AI. So
well,
it's all falling apart.
we can all kill ourselves after we're done recording.
Yes,
but I think there is also like a current voice actress who plays Miku in like anime stuff and whatnot. But yeah, I think the voices in CrossWorlds are from the Hatsune Miku program. Because I've heard people say the same thing about like why, you know, the Sonic skins don't have voices and like why didn't they get somebody to do the werehog and like I don't know. There's tons of stuff. Like we can't forget all of the complicated things with like the games recorded in Los Angeles are union now, and also, hey, remember when Roger like quit but then came back, and that might be part of his contract negotiations that they can't just ask him to play like 40 different characters or they have to pay him more, but
they have to settle for the two they've got.
Yeah, Sonic and Omega sometimes. Roger Craig Smith.
I was gonna say we did do some investigative journalism, and it has just been Roger since I think 2019. So it's not like he's been swapped around.
Oh, okay, yeah, Omega, yeah. And I mean, he's great. It's funny. They finally got the filters right too.
Yeah, and I think Omega might have some of the funniest dialogue in this game. Shout out to the time he said he was just going to murder Eggman.
Oh yes. Yeah, and goes without saying, I know we've mentioned it, but yeah, all of the rival dialogue, that there are thousands and thousands of different combinations are great. I love it. Most of the performances are top notch. And they're really funny. I mean, I posted one of my favorite ones before we started where Big is just saying a polite hello to Jet. So, oh, do you like racing too?
Interaction is crazy. I was like, how'd you get away with that?
Back from like, I swear he's about to say a slur, and they just.
I'm like, Jet, you can't do that. I've seen streamers get canceled for less than what you just did to Big there. Now that's actually insane that they let him do that.
I love the. I mean, it's cool to see the Babylon Rogues back like in full force because I love when they're just shitty to each other, especially Jet. I love it when he's just a little try-hard little baby man. Oh,
I like that Shadow the Hedgehog won and done's the entire Babylon Rogues cast, and everyone got mad about it who were friends of Sonic Riders. Because they're like, well, why is Shadow beating all three of my favorite characters? Because he's the best. I'm sorry.
Exactly.
He's the ultimate life form, and they're
coolest.
just a bunch of birds.
Exactly.
I will say this is probably the best Storm has ever sounded yet. I love Fred Tatasciore voice for this.
Storm the
Mr.
armadillo.
The albatross.
The armadillo.
Yes.
Are we thinking Mega Man over here? I want to ask, like, out of all of us here, like, have any of us really like spent a lot of time using the extreme gear in the games? Because I'll be honest, I've maybe done it in like 2 or 3 races, and I was like, nah, it's not fast enough.
It's faster, but
Is it faster?
it is faster.
It is faster, but you got to be constantly boosting to get that
Yes.
speed.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And also,
Oh,
in a real race, you're going to get bullied like hell.
yes.
Like, that's the problem. So I was like, whenever they announced that the extreme gear was back, I was like, let's fucking go. I'm never using anything other than the extreme gear. I love extreme gear. And I'll use it for the time trials. But if you're in a real race, you get hit by anything. And believe me, you will get hit because the items in this game are so aggressive. You might as well just toss in the towel because there's no way you're going to keep up with the cars that have like ring bumper and fast recovery on, where they can just like shrug anything off. And the equivalent of someone walking over and just snapping your board in half will happen to you every time you get hit by so much as a ring shot. It's crazy. So I don't use it. I can't use the extreme gear. I'm not allowed to. I can only use it in time trial.
They are very much kind of like glass cannons.
I'm thinking about like a situation where like Big's gonna bully Jet and like take his board and say, so no head, and then
No head, snaps his board in half.
Anyway, I like when I'm playing with the extreme gear though. At least I'm not miserable like I was when we played Sonic Riders for an episode of this podcast.
oh my gosh, yeah.
So that's
I love
something.
Sonic Riders.
The thing is, Sonic Riders
I'm
is
right there
Sonic
with
Riders
you.
is one of those ones where I got used to it after a while, but like initially, it's not fun at first until you learn how to actually. Oh right, so this is how you play it, and
It's a specific formula. That one's not as easy to like catch on. So I'd say it goes against the grain of like a kart racer. It's not a kart racer.
It's okay, Lee. I'm also a rider sicko. I did my best to introduce these guys earlier this
ride or
year.
die.
If you don't f with Sonic Riders, like there's not much you can do.
Yeah.
You kind of had to be there where we love Sonic Riders because we can only get one video game at a time. Like good luck getting another video game later. So you have it in your hands and you're like, well, I either get good at this or I just stop playing video games because there's no f***ing alternative. So we learned it and then we're like, yeah, this is gas. But as an adult, where there's so many video games, you got maybe a little bit more dispensable income, you start playing Sonic Riders. Yeah, I would believe like you need to keep a gauge. You need to create tornadoes. You need to do Tony Hawk spins and tricks on it just to keep up with 5th place. I think I'll take my time elsewhere. Like, I get it. I do. I genuinely do. There's no bullet bill to keep you in the game.
Thank you for laying that out, because revisiting some Sonic games in my childhood, I'm like, now how much of my enjoyment was based on that I could only get one game for my birthday this year?
That's why I cracked the Sonic Adventure too. Like, I was good luck playing anything else. You're not getting it. Like,
Maybe by revisiting, some games like Sonic Heroes, like, oh yeah, I remember having a blast with this as a kid when it was what my mom got me for Christmas.
yep.
Oh, that's why I unlocked the hard mode. Oh, okay. Well, I would never do that again.
I mean, some Sonic games really are just like, oh well, I either eat this moldy bread or I starve. So
Yep.
Yeah.
It's very fast, moldy bread.
As in it travels through you fast.
And sometimes you develop Stockholm syndrome for the moldy bread like me.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I prefer it like that. Yeah, a little bit of mold. Leave it out on the counter.
So you're saying you only like your bread one color? What a plebeian.
To be fair, moldy bread Zero Gravity just didn't have the same sauce. One thing I didn't really think about until we were preparing for this episode is that I remembered when Team Sonic Racing came out, and that game didn't do well. A, because it didn't have the sauce, but B, and I don't remember if you remember this, it had the unfortunate displeasure of launching 1 month before Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled, which completely ate its lunch. But
At the time,
I'm
sorry, I'm cross his arms. I'm still mad at that video game because they they did such a great job. Like, as someone who never even played Crash Team Racing, I didn't give a fudge about that video game, but I got into it saw why everybody loved it so much. It's like it's the most skill-based like kart game that there would be back in the day. I think it has a problem with being a kart racer because like if you're good at it, you win every time. There's very few things. Even like the blue shell, the equivalent of a blue shell in that game, like you will not get caught anyways. If you're good, you'll just avoid it. You're playing it with like friends who haven't played it, and if you play with friends who did have it as a kid, like you're losing just straight up. But the real problem is that after it decimated Sonic Team Racing, they were like, okay, bring in the microtransactions. We want feed them the microtransaction slop. Go, go, go.
I mean that's the thing is that I feel like they might have like Sega might have seen that and actually borrowed a little bit of that for how they've been rolling out content in this game. Because like, Crash Team Nitro Fueled, the only real microtransaction in that game was you could buy more in-game currency. And, they have not done that in CrossWorlds, thank God. But, like, it's a very similar method to how they have been rolling out their new characters, where it's like, they will have the update that adds a couple of new characters and then, some new cosmetics and karts and stuff. And that will all, come along with a big festival thing where you play until you get points and then you can unlock little customization items that if you don't get them before the festival's over, they're gone forever, and then you can put them on your little thing. And that's basically what they aped for CrossWorlds. So it's interesting to see like they might have taken a little bit of a lesson from that.
And everybody loses.
Good thing is Sega, I would say, is still somewhat easily bullyable online. So if it ever gets really bad, people can just kind of be like, "Hey, remember what you did with Sonic Forces with Supersonic? We remember."
Yeah, but at the same time, it's like, it's a bummer that the decals and the horns and whatever, if you don't get them, then they're gone. But at least the gadgets, the actual gameplay affecting stuff, have all been made available afterwards for just in-game currency, so that's good. And B, it's hard to be mad at the specific stuff that they have blocked out when, like, just a couple of months ago, they put out Sonic Rumble, and good fucking God.
Oh, yeah, that stuff sucks.
Oh, yeah.
I know nothing about Sonic Rumble.
It is microtransaction hell.
And it's not fun. It's also not a fun game.
Fair enough.
And good luck if you wanted to get those Godzilla characters, because they are gone forever now.
I never even tried it.
Good.
It's one of
Stay
those ones
that
I'm
way.
like, yep, that
Don't.
sure exists.
Damn.
Have fun,
What's
people
the-
who like that.
That first week was enough for me.
Is it Sonic Blitz that's the card game that's still not widely released?
Yeah,
That has all
that's
of the
one.
like the crazy polls like, oh, here's classic Mighty the Armadillo, and also a modern design for Mighty, and also characters from Archie, and
Why?
Yeah, maybe some classic freedom fighters that might have been data mined. What the fuck?
I again, not to jump ahead to like our wish list, but what the hell's going on there? Are we is Sonic Team finally saying, fuck it, give these freaks what they want?
Oh, interesting.
It's probably because it's a mobile spin-off that nobody gives a shit about, so there's less rules.
What people want is Jeffrey St. John from the Archie comics, and that'll go really well.
Ugh.
Said no one ever.
Said one person.
Jeffrey.
You know what? The least you know about that character, the better.
Okay.
That one person doesn't count because he clearly does not give a shit anymore if he's just going to be reprinting material that is not his now because he's like, fuck it, I can do
Hold
whatever. I
on,
want.
wait.
That guy.
Through context clues, I'm starting to piece the story together.
Mr. Take 10 years to write half of a graphic novel.
Wait, is this
Never pay Anthony Mackie residuals for using his face.
can we is it a name that we cannot speak?
Oh no, we've spoken the
we
name
can
on the
say
podcast.
it. It's just funny.
Is this Camp Penders?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Jeffrey St. John St. John is a skunk character from Archie Sonic created by Ken Penders.
I'm gonna drop some lore. Like, you know how like, oh man, it's probably not even cool. But like, Amber will laugh at Ken Penders' like existence, like as like through the irony. So, but like, she unironically got like a post from him, like signed, just to give to a friend, who'd be like, "Yeah, I really hit that guy. Like, isn't it awful?" And then like, here's the poster that's signed, and he's holding it like for his birthday, and he's like, "I hit this."
Am I allowed to talk about campenders? Ever?
Live on the podcast.
I saw her walk by. I think she's got her earpods in, or she like hung her head and Jim just
Oh
ran
no,
off.
she can't hear you. She can't hear about Ken Penders.
Lee, I have to level with you. I tabled across from Ken Penders at a convention once, and I went out of my way. Not to interact with him, and I feel real good about that decision.
Oh, does anyone have Sorcerer Lance's commission he won
I
off
was
of
just
Ken
thinking
Penders?
No!
And by weird coincidence, I just got
That's too many context clues,
I can't believe we've derailed our discussion of this pretty good game with this nonsense.
No one's supposed to know my history with you guys. I have no idea what's going on.
It's too late.
That's crazy. I can't believe you did that. Well, or whatever that was. I can't believe that happened. Very funny though.
I have no idea where we are in this outline. Somebody's gonna have to rescue me.
The outline went out the door like minute one.
Oh man.
We're outside of the outline now.
I will say I do kind of wish that there was more single player content in this game. Like I, immediately think back to, those first two All-Stars racing games had those mission modes with, all of the objectives and stuff. Those were really cool. And obviously Team Sonic Racing had a full story mode. I don't know if this necessarily needed that.
That's what I was going to bring up. I do think that's all this game is missing. Sonic Transformed had a really, really good, like, I wouldn't even call it a story mode. It just had really good single player, like, challenges.
Yeah, like a campaign.
I love that tree where you go through all of the little, like, all right, do this and do that and do this. And that. This game doesn't have that.
If they repackaged some of like the carnival modes into some kind of mission mode and maybe put it in like a wrapper, I could see that being fun. But yeah, like I'm not going to go to the mat and say like Team Sonic Racing's story mode was good. I think it's mostly cute, and it was just like a good way to practice like certain things in the game. And so I would like, I guess they really threw everything into the rival dialogue, which is great, but also it's kind of hard to hear all of it and pretend like, oh, I'm not really making progression. It's just an incentive to like play this again with a different combo of characters.
I think it'd be cool if, as far as single player content, they did kind of a Mortal Kombat thing where
everyone
Rouge
dies.
tears off Blaze's head. Yeah, but like, but no, like how like in Mortal Kombat and like Injustice and stuff, they have like a kind of like a single player arcade kind of thing where you can select a player or select a character and then like go through a certain amount of and then like
climb
at the end
tower.
you get like a little like. Yeah, you get like a story like wrap up thing with like a narration from them, like, and then I beat everybody, and then I was transported back to my world, and it still sucked.
Or you know, the fact that they brought back like Dodon Pon and like he's just there. It's like, oh yeah, he's doing a racing again.
It's just the announcer,
I'm like,
basically.
Yeah, some of the rival dialogue basically says, it's a retread of, Team Sonic Racing where he's brought everybody to test his new vehicles and stuff, and that's the closest thing to a story we get.
Yep.
like you could wrap that up with it, with Dodon Pa. Just at least have him say, let's do a race to see who's the fastest. Reference.
A special race.
Not special race.
They should have ones like that be like, just even if it is just like what happened after the character won, and it's just like you go through Zaz's story mode at the end. He's just like, and then I took over the Deadly Six, and I was the king, and I'm the best guy in the world.
I'm a Ninja Turtle now.
Blinky wins, and he's like, I hate everyone. I haunt everyone in their fucking nightmares. Took up accounting.
And Pinky's like, and I just made Yowie of everyone because Yowie is awesome. And anyway,
Eggpon wins a game, and then his ending narration is just. Bzz, 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 bzz.
I know that.
Why am I here?
I like the egg pawns as a concept, but not as an entire racing slot.
Out of curiosity, does anybody have like any favorite tracks in this game, because there's a pretty good selection. Like even the ones that are technically returning from other games have new layouts and stuff. So it all feels relatively fresh.
It might be recency bias, but the White Space and Kronos Island and that whole Grand Prix Cup, I forget which one it's called. I really like that one.
Secret Cup.
Yeah, that also has North Star Island. I really like all of those. I just think it's like a great balance of like really good straightaways, but some cool shortcuts. I love the one at the end of Kronos Island that I can't say I've done the math, but I think it's worth taking that final shortcut even if you don't have a boost, because I have
yes, no, it is.
I have won races taking that without a boost.
People have tested it. It's actually faster even if you don't have the boost.
Okay, I like that then. I like that little bit of bullshit.
Why are you taking the shortcut? Oh, yeah, he's not a knower.
Chat, does he know?
I like that North Star Islands is in it, because then there's something from classic Sonic in this, because there's not a lot of that.
That's true.
I know this is not for me. It's kind of the thing where it's like, oh no, actually there's a little bit of Green Hill Zone if you look really closely in the first track.
That's
the
Green Hill Zone again.
I know, right?
There's the Robotnik museum that's got a couple of like references to like Metal Sonic, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of what was in there. It's got the Death Egg robot. That kind of counts.
Yeah.
It's got the Death Egg robot. It's got basically all of the, basically anything they already had a model for. So like the Egg Pawns, the 06
Wrecking
robots,
balls,
the Unleashed robots.
Yeah.
That's it. I mean, I get it. They're different. They're differentiating between classic and modern again, but at least there's something, because I suppose they did have the models for the stuff in Sonic Superstars, because that's the 3D one, so they don't have to remake anything new. So,
this game would be sick if it had some like actual like Marble Hill Zone or like Lava Reef Zone tracks. That'd be looks at the camera with a smile. Yeah. That would be fire. My favorite is probably due to Stockholm Syndrome, which is Metal Harbor.
Yeah.
Because that one had me locked in the Vyse script trying to get the S rank in the time trials, and it's like shortcut is diabolical.
Oh my god, that was so hard.
I was like, this is impossible. This can't be done. And I'm like, it can be done. This game turned me a different type of monster, and I respect it. Much like how it disrespected me.
That shortcut and the one at the very end of White Space, I'm like, how do you do these?
You don't take that one. You don't take it. That is
yeah, exactly.
But it's literally like it's not even faster. That track there is there for decoration
to get that red ring and no other reason.
Yeah, no, it does not go any faster because you got no track to drift on. So even with like a boost, it's not worth taking.
Like there's that one shortcut in Bikini Bottom that is like impossible to get unless you are on supersonic speed and have a boost.
I've actually been laughing at this whole time when I've been doing it. I'm not kidding. I realized whenever we were talking, I was like, I've done S-Rank in all of the tracks except for this one and the Pac-Man one. I've literally been doing it as we speak. I swear it's not taking up any of my recording, but I've literally been doing the boost over it. You can do it with a level 1 boost if you're that's why I got that like reaction image of the fish like creepily staring at you on the left.
Yeah. I find myself going back to Metal Harbor and Radical Highway a lot. I think maybe for no other reason than just like I like the aesthetic of them. And I don't know, like as much as I love Sonic Adventure, I think almost equally love Sonic Adventure 2, and so I'm
we know you're a Metal Harbor stan, Jake. You tried doing a lyric song of it one time. I remember.
I sure did. All those horns.
Harbor.
And I love getting on the bridge in Radical Highway 2. I'm sure it also doesn't save you any time, and it's almost impossible, but
it saves you some time
every time.
It turns out like if you turn in any direction, even the smallest amount, whenever you go over those like humps, your car just goes flying in a random direction. You have to keep the stick completely neutral. So while you're grinding on the rail, you'd be like, I must get this like lined up before I hit the bump, because if I don't, I perish.
It's worth it for the blue item box at the top. It's
still faster. It's definitely faster, but not by much.
I still go for it every time though, because I'm a creature of
The
habit.
fastest thing to do, and I've only done this accidentally, but holy shit, the speed that I get, is you go onto the reel, and then you fly off the reel halfway up it, and then you shoot through the bars, because you'll often hit the banner that goes across the suspension bridge. So you hit that and you'll lose all speed. But if you go off the reel at just the right time, you will just catapult yourself across that bridge, and it'll be by far the fastest.
It's only worked for me once, but that one time was incredibly satisfying.
I saw Sonic
And
God.
it gave us more remixes of Radical Highway.
Yeah,
In addition to the
And
4
by
or 5
Zardonic
from-
of all people.
Yeah.
I do love Radical Highway.
Hey, wait a minute! You did the lyrics one for that as well. Actually, now I think about it, Jake.
I probably did. I probably
it was
did,
Radical
'cause I fucking
Highway.
I can't remember. Oh, it was so awful. It's coming back to me now. And it was just me like whispering into my fucking USB. I'm like, ah.
That's what we're here for.
Yeah, no, it's I love Radical Highway, and whenever I was playing Sonic X Shadow, every stage is like not that interesting, and then Black Doom shows up and says, "How can I make this about Radical Highway?" And I'm like, "Yeah, that's right. Let's go back. I agree. Like, bring me back there as many times as you want. It's way more fire than I don't know Sonic Heroes' ass. Like, I can't even remember the
I
stages."
think me and you in
Yeah.
this call are the only ones who was like, yeah, Radical Highway every time. I love it.
Yep.
Got that S rank. Everybody else in here was like, no. That's where the game fell apart. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. I understand your opinion, but no, I really like it.
I was excited whenever I saw Real Canyon because I thought it was going to bring me to Skyrail from Sonic Adventure 2, and then I was like,
Oh,
"Oh,
yeah,
no,
yeah.
this is Sonic Heroes. Get me out of here!" Black Doom
Radical
coming home
Highway.
and getting the bread in the milk. Don't worry, son. We're going back to Radical Highway.
I'm back, and I brought them in.
Don't
Cigarettes.
do Black Doom voices. It'll hurt.
There's a lot of like really subtle details that I like in the stages. Like, Radical Highway brought back the Knights Hotel, which was not in the Shadow Generations version. So, and then like if you look in East Stadium, you can see Chow Park in the distance and vice versa.
Yeah.
So it's like cool little world building. I like that. But like in terms of my favorite ones, I think it's probably Market Street, solely because T. Lopes does great music.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Pumpkin Mansion, which we talked about a little bit before, Wonder Museum, because it's just got great vibes, and then probably Aqua Forest. I ended up liking that one a lot more than I expected. Like every time I hit the little jump where you go through the 3 boost rings to the other side of the track, it's like so
That's the
satisfying.
one with the music that goes do 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 do. Yeah.
That's the one. I also like playing Apotos solely or Apotos, or however you pronounce it, solely in festivals, because it starts off in that really narrow corridor, which means it's really easy to bump your teammates a lot, like right at the jump.
I just realized, like, I know for a fact that I'd be pronouncing everything wrong, so it's definitely how you said it.
I think the announcer calls it Apotos. So.
Okay, Apotos it is then. I'm a hydrosity guy. Don't listen to me.
We've foregone that entirely. We just call it Hydro Kitty now.
What? Cowards.
Because it makes everybody else mad regardless of what the side they're on, so it's the right answer.
We came up with it when we were doing our like Sonic 3 episodes, because we were going back and forth between like Hydro City and Hydrocity. I'm like, Hydro Kitty.
Yeah.
I mean, it worked.
That one's all Jake, and I give him credit for
I
that.
am furious right now, so it worked well.
Okay, so I wanted to ask, my whole time playing CrossWorlds, I haven't even dipped into Race Park at all. Like, have y'all played that, and what is it? Because I don't know, I'm scared.
It's just the festival stuff, but for local.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
So it's like, hit somebody with the most items, or bump or get the most rings, or whatever have you. So it's just those, which is it's the Team Sonic Racing stuff.
Yeah, and you can earn, I think, some extra gadgets and a bunch of tickets if you defeat the rival teams, which is also where the AI skins come from, because you fight like entire rival teams, and they're all yapping at you with that computer language, whatever it is.
In my experience, it is the fastest way to get tickets, just because like, you will get slightly more tickets every time you beat the rivals, up to like 70 for every 3 victories. So it's like, it's kind of the only effective way to farm without using the festivals.
Okay. I'll have to play it then.
Yep, it's fine. It's pretty fun. It's a test of your skills because the rivals
Yeah,
are.
it's basically the only thing outside of Grand Prix and time trials. So if you want to play multiplayer, that's how you're going to do it.
Yeah, looking at the list of tracks, like it would probably be easier to name ones that I don't really like. And really the only one is like I'm not a big fan of Blizzard Valley just because the navigation is kind of hard.
Yeah, it's super slippery.
Donpa Factory is not my favorite as well, but I think for the most part, like 90% of these are really solid. Like I'm never if you know, like online in a random, I'm like, oh no, not that one. It's like, no, I think they're all really good. Even friggin' like Hidden Zone from Hidden World from Sonic Lost World of all things.
Yeah, that's a deep cut.
Goodness. Yeah, that it is weird that there is very little like classic Sonic representation, but there is Hidden World from Sonic Lost Worlds.
Probably just because they could reuse the assets.
I will say I'm not a big fan of White Cave in the game.
No,
just because I feel like every single time I do it, I feel like I can be in first or second and be like, I'm having a great time, and then just everything goes terrible. I'm like, well, I'm in 11th now.
Of course you don't like the Sonic Rivals stage, Jake.
Just be thankful that they didn't put the dragon from Sonic Superstars in North Star Islands, then you'd be miserable all the time.
I would be miserable.
I'm going to save you a tweet and correct you that it's Sonic Riders. I think you said Rivals, Luke. Sorry.
That's okay. I knew what he meant. I heard his hate and vitriol. I knew he was talking about Sonic Riders.
I do kind of like the White Cave because it has some neat side areas. Like I love jumping off the giant what is it at the very beginning, the giant branches and whatnot.
Oh no,
yeah. I mean, I like the design too. But I like the alternate paths.
I didn't recognize it from Sonic Riders. Like it didn't like really tell me that it was from there because it looks very different.
Yeah.
It probably helps. I mean, we did all revisit that game very recently.
I guess so. Like I don't remember. Like, wasn't there like a big like cobweb in the original game, and it looked darker.
Oh yeah,
the giant centipedes and everything.
It's difficult to reference it because giant centipedes are honestly very low resolution textures abundant.
Yeah.
So whenever you go to the one in this game, it looks beautiful. There's a lot of pink and white, and it looks like an actual living forest as opposed to like Sonic Riders is honestly kind of in drab looking. I was like, I don't know where this is.
It is interesting that I guess a lot of the CrossWorlds or even some of the tracks are like more references to game locations than actual ones. Like I don't think Golden Temple is connected to Sonic and the Secret Rings, but it does feel like it is, especially in the music. But yeah, I mean, same with like Dinosaur Jungle, like that's more directly from Secret Rings, and even then, it's not like an absolute 1-to-1. But I don't mind that. And then like, is it Magma Planet? Like
That's a Star Fox level.
yeah.
It's referencing a rail shooter, isn't it? I can't remember what the name of the game was.
Yeah, Galaxy Force 2, from my understanding.
And I mean, I think that's pretty cool too.
I like Kraken Bay because it's a Ghost Pirate stage.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kraken Bay's cool.
There's a whole bunch of different routes in that one too. Although
Steampunk City is like pure vibes for me.
Yeah. You know, the more we like talk about these levels, I keep thinking like the same thing of Jeremy of like, I could probably more so talk about the ones I'm not really fond of than the ones, everything else. I'm just like, either I like it or I'm like, this is cool.
I know, even though I got sick of it in the beta, like I really like Rainbow Garden now too.
Yeah.
You know, controversial. I'm just lukewarm on Pac Village and Maze.
You're what, warm?
You know what I said.
I like the Pac-Man one. The Pac-Man one's cool. You go into the arcade machine and you're like, oh, here we go. It looks cool.
It's interesting. The problem is that there's only a tiny little bit of Pac-Man World 2 stuff in there, and I am way too invested in that game, and I wanted more of it.
It's there.
I would still put it above Bikini Bottom as far as the DLC stages go.
Like, me being me, I would have much preferred if, like, the big robot killer frog from the boss section of that level came in and attacked people on the last lap.
You're
Is
chasing
the
Meg?
Minecraft stage the best downloadable stage right now?
Which one?
I would say Minecraft is the best one. Yeah.
Yeah. That was kind of surprising out the
downloadable
gate
ones.
that how like enjoyable that track is.
I mean, realistically speaking, Wily Castle will probably be either out or about to come out by the time this episode
man.
releases.
Yeah,
See,
well,
I think
fire.
I'm one of the I did not go ahead and purchase like the season pass because I did not give a shit about the Sonic Prime skins, that's for sure. And but I did buy Pac-Man piecemeal, and I'm definitely getting Mega Man just because
Mega Man,
it's
innit?
because of that, of course. It's Mega
Someone's
Man.
got to come up with lyrics for that Wily Castle stage, like "It's Wily Castle."
Yeah, nobody's ever done that.
It's Wily Castle.
He's gonna shoot you in your rear.
Yeah.
Guts Man.
I watched that video literally last night. Here it goes. But yeah, like I think it's a really good cross section, pun entirely intended, of tracks just in terms of like stuff referencing old Sonic stages and also like interesting new locations that I would love to see adapted for IDW or something.
We're gonna get a race track based on IDW, and Mr. Tinker's gonna come out saying, "You should all have a great time," and then like regular Eggman comes out and like silences him and like puts him under the ground, and says, "You go away."
Yeah.
Lap 3, Tinkerman says, "I'm about to get racist, actually."
And he's voiced by Zyzix underscore.
Lee, I'm curious, what is your general gadget build that you use?
Whatever it takes. Unironically, like
That's just his life build.
it is multiples. My go-to is just your default ass. Give me faster level 2 and level 3 boosting. Like the meter that speeds that up, and whatever lets me drive faster if I get rings. But if I'm trying to go try hard, if I'm trying to say get out of my way, friends, I'm going to get first place for the team. I will actually copy Callie's build, which is specifically goes to the thing. I need to check. It's like a normal car. It's called the Hot Hatch.
Oh yeah, I think that's Tangle's car.
It's a stupid this one's been in here for a while in the game, and it's got a really tall spoiler. And if you go to the gadgets, it's this one here. It's technical drift, which makes it harder to fucking steer, and level 2 quick charge,
Yeah.
and then the level 3 quick charge, and then the ultimate charge, which gives you iframes. And it is an all or nothing build where if you are playing perfect, you can tank almost anything because the items in this game are so aggressive. Whenever like a heavyweight or a slime or a King Boo Boom, whatever he's called, King Boom,
Yeah.
Hate that guy.
and he shows up. If you have a level 4 charged and ready to go, then this is the build to do it in, and you can tank through it and you become invincible for just a couple of seconds. But building that is really hard, and
Yeah.
and that's the best way to do it, I think. But it's not easy. It's not like a pay to win or an easy like you got these gadgets and then you're going to win. You have to know the track as best as possible so you can build that boost on the way. Because once you touch off road or if you bump into anything or accidentally use your boost too early, you have to start over again. You're going to get hit by an item, and then you don't really have a comeback factor. It's a get in the lead and stay in the lead kind of like setup for the gadgets. And if I'm not using that one, I just use Connor Quick Charge and like Ring Gain Boost and a level 2 Quick Charge. That's my gadgets.
Nice. Like mine is sort of similar in the sense that, it'll get you to first, but if it's an all or nothing thing where if you get hit, you will be sent back multiple places. Where my typical build is if I'm using, my speed build that I usually go with, I'm using the speed machine kit, the ring gain boost, and the starting boost bounty to get extra rings at the start.
Yep.
So, it gets me up into the upper places relatively fast, but it also, means that my acceleration is down to like 12 out of 100. So if I get stopped somewhere, I am, going back multiple places. And then if I'm doing extreme gear, I'm usually just, Air Trick Expert and the first 3 quick charge boosts, just so I can keep that boost going as constantly as possible. Because otherwise, it's like, yeah, I'm not, getting up there. So I just need to be constantly on the move and avoiding whatever I can.
Yeah. The quick recovery is actually quite busted. It's useful too. That keeps you in the game.
I think that's why I've stuck to quick recovery, and then I have Air Trick Expert and Air Trick Reward. So I'm running a basic, like I said, basic Sonic and then a really fast car.
Yeah.
And then that way, if I get hit, I can recover quickly and make up those rings because I'm just always doing tricks. It's even if I don't have to.
That's why you need like a lot of different gadget plits, because if I'm playing this game, it's usually because of friends like, hey, the festival's on, please play, so I can maybe get points.
Yeah.
And
I need to branch out.
you need to have like ring trick, if collect as many rings as possible. Like you kind of need that shit, otherwise you're not contributing to the team. So you're going to need a gadget build that makes your cart faster the more rings you get, and makes you more rings the more tricks you do. Or alternatively, there's the dash panel combo stuff where you have dash panel combo bunny, dash panel mini bunny, ring thief, mini ring thief, just to get as many like rings and speed by running over the dash panels. If the side quest is dash panels, there's also having a third slot just to kill more people if it's like shoot other people on the track as much as possible.
Yep.
So
You're 100% right, and I agree with you. But lately during the festivals, of course, I'm playing with randoms. I'll try and do that, and then realize I'm the only person on my team that's trying to do the secondary objective, and I'll get so fucking mad.
Yeah, I'm often in the same boat.
you thought you got away from school group projects, but guess what? You're right back, baby. They're not contributing to the group project.
The people who can do the constant perfect charge boosts they're not human. I don't know how they can do that.
Nervously
Like,
scratches back at
I managed to do the challenge for it and was pretty proud of myself, but I don't know about doing it in a whole race.
You just have to do the time trial so much that the whole track becomes like, it forces it to become muscle memory. So then you can focus on what's happening.
Just enter a flow state, basically.
Something like that. Because this game's
time.
it's so busy. This game is so fucking busy. All of the items make it really difficult to keep up with what's going on. I remember whenever I first played it, and I was just like, what? What were they thinking? Nobody will understand what's happening.
Yes, that was my exact reaction. I was so worried.
Particularly in online mode. I feel like, the item boxes come back faster in online mode than they do in the single player.
I mean, they can't, because, the robots aren't insane and trying to kill you at all times. They're trying to give you a fair chance for the most part. Actually, that's not entirely true. The AI in this game is pretty brutal if you let it be. If you pick a hardest difficulty,
absolutely.
it'll stomp you pretty hard. Actually, now I think about it, I'm gonna go check the Grand Prix now.
Yeah, set the rival match to all 10 flames, and that you can get pretty intense.
I think I just saw somebody point out, I don't know if it was they measured it or it's part of a recent update, but yeah, if you are on either the race park or regular rivals, if you put that all the way up, they are faster than you no matter what your build is.
Ooh,
they will
cheating.
They will technically cheat because it is the highest difficulty.
That's awesome.
Pulling out some Yu-Gi-Oh! What is it? Forbidden Memories, final boss crap where you just know what you're gonna do.
It's strange, isn't it?
It's interesting you mentioned the muscle memory. This game does have a very specific muscle memory that I was finding. Probably why I'm scared to skip a festival. I'll get too rusty to be any good, which I admit is maybe not a good point for the game. But I was playing just random characters in Grand Prix for fun right before this, and I was like, oh yeah, I can tell through muscle memory how different this character is because I have a different car than my usual one, and adjusting on the fly, and I'm like, God, I like that. I think that's the mark of a pretty good racing design for a racing game.
Not only are they different, they're all relatively well balanced. There's I look at the top 100, and there isn't just the one meta cart and meta gadget. There's a lot of people using a lot of different gadgets. The different characters aren't necessarily that much faster or slower. It is shockingly well balanced. It's really a testament to the balancing of this game. That is not an easy thing to do. So I 100% agree. It's got the variation, but it's not, broken in a way that like people are just going to be using the same thing all the time.
I'm glad, especially for a Sonic game, which has like, almost everybody's favorite is in this game. You can use your favorite and not not drop to last.
I miss Vyse. I miss the non-Sonic characters. I like Sega.
Yeah.
I know that we were like, going like, what is your problem with SpongeBob? Real talk, I would rather have like one Sega character for every 2 rando non-Sega IP in this game. I would love Rio from Shenmue. I would love Beat from Jet Set Radio. I would love Vyse from Skies of Arcadia.
Yeah.
And we'll not bring down a Capanic.
Crazy Taxi.
Yeah, BD Joe. I loved Axel, but I'll take BD Joe.
I think realistically, Beat is probably going to be in the next, set of revealed characters. That's my guess, because I know
Would be nice.
they've got that, new Jet Set Radio that's been in the works for a bit. So they probably want to, start ramping up, Yeah, I would not be surprised if we saw, Beat, Axel or BD Joe, and maybe like Joe Musashi in the next, drop whenever that happens.
Ichiban Kasuga's in the game, and that's nice. Would be nice if he had a voice.
He's a cool guy. I like him.
I think, it's not fair. The whole time that we were complaining about this, that is completely fair complaints, like not having voices, that makes it sound like not finished. But there is an easy moddable scene with a mod pack and a mod manager, which is neat.
And just to play devil's advocate, as much as I love the Sonic fan modding scene, and like that's the best way to play so many titles, like that shouldn't be the like default for a brand new game to
and payable DLC too. If your payable DLC doesn't stack up to modders that are fan modding your game, something is wrong. Something be wrong.
Yep.
For real. I remember when the first Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl came out, and I was literally helping people make mod voice packs for the characters because it was so like ridiculous that they didn't have any. And eventually they got bullied into adding them, so I'm hoping that Sega can be bullied too.
It feel empty. Like it's cool they got like models and that they've got nice little animations, everything, but they're just kind of blank.
It stands out especially in this game because like the interactions and the voices and stuff for the base game characters are all so good.
Yeah, and I'm not even asking for that. You don't have to add like hundreds of more voice lines and pay actors to come in for another 8-hour sessions, but even generic rival lines, like if it was just like Sonic going, whoa, hey, I haven't seen you in a long time, and then Ichiban just says something in Japanese back at him, like even just basic stuff like that.
All you need to do is record Tom Kenny doing the screen when SpongeBob falls off the track. That's all I'm asking.
It's so easy for Ichiban because he's literally in a kart racing game in his first game appearance. So like a mini game.
Yes.
Oh, he's a nerd.
Oh yeah.
And I mean, even to be more cynical, like you can't just reuse voice clips from the games they're from. Pull some Joker lines from the trillion Persona 5 spin-offs there've been. Like, I guess not.
It genuinely sucks.
I don't know, man. Like, all you needed is for the character to go, wow, a talking animal, and then use that for all the Sonic characters, and then go, wow, a fucking ghost for all the ghosts from Pac-Man, and then call it a day.
And then Pac-Man just goes waka waka.
Yeah, for everyone else, they say Pac-Man's a bad guy, and then Pac-Man's like, he says something very inappropriate.
They invited Pac-Man?
I've only been married once.
Which is funny because didn't they bring back the one?
Like they just put out that remake of Pac-Man World 2 and make it a big deal about, hey, we've got voice acting now. We brought back the guy from Pac-Man World 3 for the first time in 20 years. And now this comes out silent again. Yeah. Good Lord.
And I mean, it's okay to wind down our discussion with our gripes. And I know, Falera, you've wanted to not be the wet blanket, but I mean, like, that's worth bringing up that, like, yeah, we're talking about the festivals can be fun and all this, but also, like, if you don't have the time and you don't have, like, the gumption and none of this DLC, like, appeals to you, then that's a pretty good big hit against it.
I mean, I haven't played them since the Like a Dragon one. After that, I was like, I mean, they're okay. I don't mind doing it. Sometimes I'll put a podcast on and I'll play it, but then after a while, I'm just like, I don't really feel like it this time because it's a freaking SpongeBob one, or it's a. And again, I'm not here dunking on SpongeBob. It's just that I don't have the attachment.
I'm telling you, we're going to do that spin-off
just
podcast.
me watching SpongeBob.
All I was going to say, it's hard to get back in whenever most of the people who play those games never really stop. So once you boot it up, like, you're going to get paired up with people who never stop racing, and they're doing donuts around your fucking car. You're like,
Yeah, exactly.
It's that same thing with any live service game where by the time you get a few months in, it's all just the killers left online.
In some ways, I feel like I'm like kind of in the same boat as Chris because like, I enjoyed the DLC and like the characters for the most part. I'm just kind of like, that's really cool. And just because of the fact that I do keep missing the festivals because of just, whatever's going on the weekends for me, like it's fun when I actually get to participate in them. But for me, like I really, really enjoy this game. But I think as far as just like gameplay time, I would still consider myself in some ways a casual just because of the fact that like, so the funny thing is like, if I hop online, I'm like, unless I get like 12th place, I don't really care too much about if I'm like winning or not. I'm just like, hey, I'm able to hop online and play, and that's cool. But like, if I'm playing a single player and I'm trying to beat the rival, and if I mess up really bad in the first race, I get upset and I quit.
And start over. No, I'm not going to spend 20 tickets on the first race to retry it.
I've only done that once, and that was because I was having some sort of weird issue where like the game was only, even though I had my controller plugged in, the game was only recognizing my mouse for some reason. I'm like, wait, what the heck is going on? I'm like, okay, this is a technical difficulty, and I will pay the 20 tickets for this.
I guess it's a game that like, I bought, and thanks to Luke actually paying for most of it for me, because I was like, wait, this game is really expensive, by the way.
It is.
For what it is for a racing game. I know that's just kind of what games are now, which is a whole other discussion, but I wanted to get as much out of it as I could, but after a while, it's like, I like racing games, but I don't want to play them all the time. I know I'm in here with Lythero, who will and can and will, and I get that.
I love it.
But
I love racing games. I do.
I get it. But it's like, I don't know if I want to keep playing it, and the game keeps being like, hey, we're adding a new thing. Hey, come on here. FOMO. You got to get in here while it's doing the thing. I'm like, okay. No, I'm all right. It's like I've got other games to play.
It did its job with Ichiban. It technically got you back in there for a wee bit.
I think the thing is, I was actually playing all of the festivals at first because I was like, well, I want to talk about these on the podcast episode is my main reason for doing it. I want to be properly educated. And then in the end, I was like, actually, no, we're not doing this one for ages, so never mind.
Yeah.
I'm educated enough to know that I dislike this, or I don't like it that much.
It's fine. I think it's a fun game. I was thinking it was a fun game for a while. There's something about the fact that a kart racing game, it has a roadmap of DLC that feels, I suppose that's happened with Mario Kart in the past too.
Roadmap.
I know.
It's happening with everything.
I don't know. It feels a little bit cynical to me. I was talking about this with Chris McFeely when we were doing the recent recording of Sonic the Comet the podcast, because he's not played it, but he's like, his whole thing, and the reason he hasn't played it, aside from the fact that he's, probably not interested in playing a racing game, his main thing was, well, I'm looking forward to when they bring out a real Sonic game. And I'm like, yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
We've been waiting for a while now.
I think I ended up being more invested in this game than I even expected to. Like,
me too.
I am not a guy who plays ranked online in almost anything. Like, the only other game that I play online regularly is like Street Fighter 6, and that's about it. But something about CrossWorlds has me just like invested enough that I keep coming back to it for every festival and continuing to like try and rank up in the online modes because I can just get that little bit much better. And like, that's not something that happens often. So I got to respect it for doing that. And compared to every other, free to play or, live service game I have where there's constantly new stuff in the shop and you got to buy all the in-game currency and whatever have you, I will gladly take a game where they're like, hey, here's a bunch of free characters. Here's a specific set of characters that you pay for, and then we're not going to make you pay for anything beyond that. And every once in a while, here's a limited time thing that you don't actually have to pay for. Just play for 2 hours, and you're good for like the next 2 or 3 weeks until we do the next one. Like, that is the exact right cadence of new stuff for me to be like, yeah, I'll keep coming back to this.
Mm-hmm. And I would be very surprised if they didn't start rerunning festivals eventually. Once maybe at the end of the game's life and they're done putting out new stuff. And that just becomes like a rotational thing.
Yeah, maybe not like the SpongeBob or Ninja Turtles or whatever, anything that's not a Sega one. But I think that like the main Sega character festivals will probably get rerun down the line.
Marvel Rivals does it pretty good. Say it like a psyop, like I've been injected as a sort of like salesman for Marvel Rivals, but you can play every character. They give you lots of like free skins, but the ones that they don't give you for free, man, are those expensive. Like that's clearly where they get their money from. It's crazy.
I have not tried Marvel Rivals, and watching your almost 3-hour long video really makes me want to give it a shot.
I re-downloaded it because of that.
I'm so sorry.
I made it to about the how to pull people with Spider-Man tutorial, and I was like, holy shit, this is madness. I love it.
It's pretty neat. It's pretty fun. Once I was taught how to do it, I was like, okay, this is once again for me, because it's impossible to pull off. But if you do pull it off, you do ruin that one person's day. All of it feels worth it.
And it feels so good.
All of the games thrown, all of the disappointed teammates that you've had for like weeks on end just to get that one perfect pull. And then you're like, was I recording? No. Oh, well, all right.
Just remembering we're in a call with someone who basically popularized the Ganon side. So yeah, you're just like screwing yourself and the other person over just to be like, ha ha, your day is ruined.
I'm not trying to win. I'm trying to make you have a worse time than me.
I'm sorry, Lee. I just hear you talking about that one perfect pull, and I'm like, no, you're not going to get me to play gacha games. Stop it.
Because it's technically a little bit gotcha. It's true. And, that's his own problems.
They call it gotcha because they got you by the balls with addiction to gambling.
Pretty much.
But I think as we seem to be winding down our discussion on Sonic CrossWorlds, now we can save our fun speculation to where I think. Do we think Sonic Team is going to keep supporting this game in the long term? Yes, I think they are very close to, if I'm just not remembering, that they are probably going to do a year 2, quote unquote, of content. They're talking about doing like, oh yeah, Sonic, we plan to, or the possibility for obscure characters from Sonic's past is on the table. And what does that mean? Who knows? Coming from
the interviewer
official...
did specifically bring up, the 1993 cartoon when that question was asked. I don't know if that's necessarily what Sonic Team is thinking, but now everybody is going to have it in their heads and be disappointed when it doesn't happen. So I'm looking forward to that.
The suicide cult of Sally Acorn and the Freedom Fighters are putting it off for another day at least.
I can't wait for the DLC drop of just having the character of One Chop driving the car version of Sonic. Going,
I'll drive him. Why hasn't that mod happened yet?
Yeah.
What is our wildest dreams DLC? You can give a realistic and a crazy
Vyse.
whatever you want.
Give me Vyse.
Yes, there you
That's
go.
feasible, right? Surely.
Yeah, they've obviously done it before.
Go to Arcadia.
Please? Oh, that'd be so good. It would hopefully be better than the first one, which wasn't that bad. I don't know why. I don't know. It was cool. It had a good song.
I would love to see a bunch of those tracks from All Stars Racing Transformed come back in some capacity.
I agree.
I don't think it's going to happen, but I would love it.
I agree. Yeah, that's mine. Vyse and Ica. Give me Ica too.
Give me Booger Man. Give me Mina Mongoose.
What is the legitimately? What is the feasibility of Mean Mongoose? Because I know like a lot of those pre-reboot Archie characters are off the table, but that's a Carl Boller's creation. So
I was gonna say Mina's a ballers, and I don't think he cares.
So hey, campaign
He'll
for Mina.
care once there's money being made.
I think I was trying to think about who I would want in this game, and I was like, oh yes. Oh no! What if we had from Sonic Underground show up?
Oh my god!
Except he's the car and the other
Yeah,
guy's
you're
driving.
right. Sleet should drive him.
Sleet's the driver and Dingo's the vehicle.
Maybe it's just because I've been playing a lot of Super Smash Rex recently, but let's get weird with it. Let's get Vector Man back in there.
Oh, wow. That's a deep roll.
Oh, get like eSWAT in there too.
Oh, Lord. Yeah, bring in all of the Eternal Champions. Why not?
Bring in one of the columns from Column as just a driver.
Giving in the columns insert character from World War Blue.
World War Blue. Yeah, I was just thinking that.
I was trying to think of some outside Sega picks. I would like a Puyo character. Like, I don't know a ton of them, but I know there's plenty in like the story-based Puyo games from recently.
This is also Puyo's 35th anniversary, so I mean, like, getting Arl in there makes a lot of sense.
I'm number 1! Yahoo!
Get Arl in there and get him famous Puyo Puyo character Dr. Robotnik.
Famous friend of Satan.
Yes.
No, my normie Sonic picks are, I wouldn't actually mind if they went all in with like, yeah, put classic versions of the characters in there, either as skins or as whatever. I'd love to see Fang, put Honey the cat in there, damn it. If you can't do Mina Mongoose, then next best thing is Honey the cat.
But Trip is should be a gimme because literally her home is a track on this game. So, you know.
I agree. I'd like to see Trip. I want to see Mighty and Ray, classic or modern forms. I don't really care.
I think Surge is probably a lot.
Yeah, that's like one of the only other comic characters who's actually appeared in like games so far, even if they are just mobile games. So
Still counts.
My crazy, I already said I'd love to see Crazy Taxi representation. My crazy Sega pick is put Dogs Bauer from Blue Stinger in there.
That would be insane. That would be an insane pull, actually.
Blue Stinger is another game that is not good, but is super fun. But yes, capitalize on the resurgence of Dogs Bauer's popularity. And
It wouldn't be the same without those Dean Bristow voice clips, though.
well, Sega's not immune to using Team Bristow clips in racing games in the past, so
That's true.
That's crazy.
I was trying to think of a like another collab character, and I mean you're in there with Capcom with Mega Man. Put Chris Redfield in a kart racer. I think he would enjoy himself. If he's going to be silent, then we don't have to worry about any of his bad new voices.
I mean, if you want to get real out there, put Ryu and Chun-Li in there since you've got that Capcom connection already established, and have them drive the Beast Blaster from the G.I. Joe Street Fighter 2 toy line.
You're thinking too high, bro. This is like too many levels of like genius here. Nothing would ever happen like that. That's crazy.
Look, we're getting the f***ing Rush Roadster from Mega Man Battle and Chase. Nothing is off the table at this point.
You're talking about using a character to literally drive them. I'm just happy that Knights wasn't just a weird fucking elongated car this time.
Yeah.
Mighty number 9. That's what we need in this one to match up against Mega Man.
It'd be better than nothing, right?
Oh.
Avatar character from Sonic Forces. You get to design them like did we like the Me race?
Ian Jr.
They're in the pit stop. Like they're clearly just like
true.
Avatar
Exactly.
characters in that main menu in the pit stop, which is crazy.
I kind of love that. I love during the beta to where they obviously hadn't implemented like whatever bit of code that keeps them from T-posing. So there would be like half of them just T-posing in the pits.
I know it's not going to happen, but I'm going to say it anyway because there is precedent for it. It's time for round 2 of Banjo-Kazooie in a Sonic racing game.
Yeah. We can get Alex Kidd in there.
Good old Alex Kidd.
Yeah.
And just because you got to say it, put Goku in there. Why not?
Who's that?
Yeah.
Oh, you know, Sun Wukong.
It wouldn't be any weirder, though realistically, I feel like Luffy has a better chance at this point.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, but it'll be specifically the Netflix version of Luffy.
Oh.
Again, probably has a better chance at this point.
Yeah, based on nothing.
And if we're talking characters that have no chance, but I'd love to see anyway,
Travis, touchdown.
There go.
sure, why the fuck not?
Wait. Segata Sanshiro. That's what I want in there. So
Yo.
if we want a
Yes,
Sega
that-
connection.
Oh,
It almost happened in Transform. This is their time to right that wrong.
He's going to be riding a Sega Saturn, a white Sega Saturn, and it'll be great.
That would be hype. And he'd have like a super where he starts punching the giant buttons.
Yeah.
Although if we do need, well, Sega Sanshiro would be like choice number one as far as like a real human in a Sonic racing game. But if we need to meet that quota, also Wade Whipple, like we said earlier.
Yeah, absolutely.
The flame's a disaster.
This is whole podcast now, just naming characters we like.
I'm a Sega character fan. I know this one.
Actually, Jeremy, I'm realizing you're talking about, what would be the equivalent of the dolphin from Mario World? Echo the Dolphin is getting a remake.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, like there's a lot of interesting, characters I think they could pull from, and inevitably, I think a lot of them are going to end up being disappointing just because of the fact that, it's the nature of fandom as a whole. But I think that, even just like getting some of the previous All-Stars back from the previous games, like, get Gilius in there to promote the, Comedy Central Golden Axe series that may or may not still be happening. I don't know.
Oh my God.
Team Fortress 2 Heavy, where are you? And Young's Cast.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I will say this, for all of the characters they have in there, I will take a million SpongeBobs and, Ninja Turtles and whatever over one more Danica Patrick or Yox cast. Could we get like Master Chief riding a tiny warthog?
Just a mongoose. That's a mongoose.
Somebody say something about mongoose?
Despite our very real, issues with the game, I still think CrossWorlds rules, and I would love to see it continue to get support.
Absolutely.
For as long as they are willing to continue making it.
But I think that'll do it for this episode of The Hill is Always Greener. You can find us and the podcast on wherever you listen to your podcast under The Hill is Always Greener, around the internet as Sonic F Series. You can find me on Blue Sky at jeremybaker.actor. And around the rest of the web as Game Buddy, sometimes with a 123. Speaking of usernames you came up with when you were 14.
Hey, at least you stuck with it. That's applaud-worthy regardless.
Yeah, you and me both.
Right.
You and me both, brother.
I'm Valero. You can find me on the internet at FAULERRO. God, sorry, I don't mean to bring like terrible energy right now. I was just... CrossWorlds is a good game. There you go.
Hats are back. You don't have to say that, dude. It's okay. It's done. The episode's done. You never have to talk about CrossWorlds ever again.
I just want to pretend that... Okay, yeah, that's true. I can play other games now.
Yeah.
Oh, your opinions are valid, and we love you. You are a cherished part of this podcast.
Absolutely.
And now you can come back to the game in like 5 years and be like, it's all right, this.
Yeah,
And then you can go back to doing something else.
Yeah.
And I still love the jingle. I just gotta say,
Not that jingle.
It's-
Good God, not that jingle.
Valero.
Still better lyric.
you can find me on the socials at Rock the Jake, and you can find me on my dusty, crusty Twitch that hasn't been used in a long time, Mr. Rock the Jake.
You can find me in the online lobbies, maybe trying to get to Legend 8. We'll see. But otherwise, you can find me in all sorts of places at Cyberlink420.
My name's Lythero. Anywhere, it will autofill. That's it. I can't remember the rest of the lyrics. Okay, I'm done.
Is there anything else you'd like to plug, like there?
No, I'm done. Watch more. The hill is always greener over there. Watch all of the previous
I'm
episodes.
definitely-
No, if you're here because you like my stuff, I actually have another guest appearance in a previous episode, but we will not tell you which one. You have to find it.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I like the bait there.
I thought you were lying for a moment and just to trick everyone. And I forgot that Jake actually recorded an interview separate. So yeah, technically true.
Yeah, Fool's arms. I thought it was lying too. Holy shit. Damn. It really worked out all in the end. Holy shit.
I immediately assumed that Lee could not be trusted.
You assumed correctly.
I'm at least going to fanboy out a little bit and plug your latest stuff. You've got a awesome Marvel Rivals
A
video.
feature-length Marvel Rivals video.
Yeah.
Truly shenanigans. I'm so sorry your computer's exploded.
Thank you.
I hope they are recovering. But that's a great video. I remember saying, if you haven't watched some of your other ones, man, I used to like fall asleep watching your Dragon Ball Fighters compilations and all that.
I do help be boring enough to help people go to sleep. That is the thing.
I mean, it's more like I literally like rewatching them because those are some of the fun. Man, y'all are some of the funniest motherfuckers. I swear.
It's difficult to keep up with the comedy that is Isaacs _ and the dry wit humor that is I Heart Justice. They are two very funny mudhubbards.
Absolutely. And the Silver campaign, the questing for the endings of Shadow, like if you are even a passing fan of those games, like absolutely a blast. So please go check those out.
Yeah, there's Sonic stuff there. I do like Sonic. I love any excuse to get back into making more Sonic videos because a lot of the animators that I have the huge privilege to like work with and commission and direct, a lot of them are also Sonic fans. So they'll pull out the deepest references from shit that I can't even remember happened. Like,
Yeah.
and that's for people like us in this chat where I'm like, oh yeah, Tails did die in like Sonic 2 if he did the bad ending on the Game Gear, and that's what Tails like in the stars in that like animation that It's Crover had. I'm like, that's really funny, and I never thought of doing that. So like, I love like that's the special part of working on those videos because it's such a huge collaborative effort, and some of them will really surprise me with some dumb shit.
I remember plugging in our big episode 100, episode 100, where we were revisiting the Sonic shorts, and I promise I meant it as a compliment. That the especially like the Silver campaign and all those great Sonic animations. I'm like, this reminds me of like some of the best old Sonic shorts, like Goof 'em Ups, just because here's some fucking amazing animators doing these deep cut like great routines with funny Sonic audio. So yes, I love those.
We were taught by the best. A lot of the animators also watched and were inspired by, I guess technically us, because I was there too for a couple of them.
Man.
Just making dumb Sonic stuff.
That's a terrifying thought.
It's
I don't
wild to
like it.
think that people who are good animators now were inspired by us, you know?
It's technically true. Nods head. I can't do it anymore, but I didn't like how I like animated. It was really slow and really boring. And okay, it wasn't boring. It was interesting, but it was grueling. And then I did some like 3D animation with Source Filmmaker, and that was a little bit easier to like hide how crap I was with animating. But I like that, you know, I just like editing. I'm a pretty decent editor. I can edit something that's 2.5 hours long, and whenever I move one thing, it takes 10 seconds for Premiere Pro to jostle, and that's something only a few people could probably do. And I guess
as someone
go ahead.
Someone who used to use Premiere Pro and only abandoned it because I don't have any big editing projects. Every time I remember you would show like your timeline or whatever, like hell yeah, dude, you make some of like the tightest fucking edits. Like seeing your workflow, I'm like, damn, man's a wizard.
10 about.
Sorry, like I said, I'm just fanboying out a little bit, man. Giving you your flowers.
Those are very, very kind words. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I do my best. It's easy to say that the videos do be cool and fun because like it's not just me. It's a bunch of people that like a lot of them go really above and beyond. So I love how it turns out. I wouldn't change it for the world. I love this job. It's stressful, but it's fun.
Introduced me to so many like genuinely funny and like great people, and like you know, not in a what do you call it? Not in a parasocial relationship way, but like it's just cool to hear you guys like hang out and come up with routines. It's fun.
We just picked like the wrong game to like grow up with, and now we're stuck like this. Like I'm right there with you.
There you go.
Like we were on the Sega side of the console wars. Like maybe if we were the Nintendo console war, it might have turned out differently. Maybe we would have been able to.
Oh no, I only had Nintendo consoles. Like this, you know, you get exposed to Sonic once, it's all downhill from there.
Yep.
It's like a drug.
Can't agree.
Down Green Hill.
Take speed once.
Thanks again for being on today.
Thanks for having me. Thank you for having me. It's an absolute pleasure. Been fun to catch up with you guys.
Like, subscribe, share the show. Let people know if you like it. Give us a review on the podcast thing. That's all that matters. We just want more people to hear the fun times.
And of course, special thanks as always to Amy Waters for the use of our theme song from the album Gotta Go Slow. You can check out more of her work on YouTube and Bandcamp, and it's all better than the CrossWorlds theme song. Every single one.
Yes, absolutely.
It's not even a
No,
contest.
that's a low bar. We can compliment Amy better than that.
Yeah, we can't put that on Amy.
Thank you.
Absolutely. And I think the next episode has something to do with breakfast. We're not sure.
I'm
pull the
sure.
curtain back. We have a few episodes in the hopper, but I think yes, the next one has something to do with breakfast, and I'm very excited.
It's another one of our classic Falero surprises us with something, and we get to just sit there and let it wash over us and fully embrace it and all of its chaos, and I'm looking forward to it so much.
Basically, breakfast is the most important meal of the day. That's what I've been told, and I've had to have it recently. But in these days, we don't really think about breakfast in the mornings nearly as much. And I want to bring back that energy of being awake in the morning because we've still thought the world was a nice place and it was worth waking up for. So that's what this next episode is going to be, and also about breakfast foods and things like that. It's going to be a big breakfast episode. Wink, wink. Anyway, moving on.
The Sonic IHOP menu.
Yes. For the third time.
But until then, I've been your intrepid host today, Game Buddy.
I have been the cautiously enthusiastic Falero.
I'm Rock the Jig. I got nothing.
I'm Cyberlink, and I just dropped to 8th.
I'm Lythero, and I swear I didn't take this off the list. I was going to say it, but it's on the list. There he is!
Yeah. Now that's what's missing from CrossWorlds.
Yeah.
Sonic's driving by and then he questions why the hell he's in a car. I'm sorry, Sonic. Anyway.
And this has been The Hill is Always Greener, and we'll see you on the other side of the racetrack. Vroom!
We will see you on the other side. Singing this song really makes me want to die.
This song is like my paralysis demon song.
Oops, I dropped my change. Oh god, there goes my keys. I should really invest in getting pockets or so. Oh shit, it's the police, let's go! Time to run fast now and beat up robots. They're after me cause I stole a chaos. And the cops have no chance to catch up with my speed. That's cause I'm Shadow and I'm black as you can see. Techno, 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 techno. Oh cool, it's a missile. Hey, why does it have a hand? Oh shit, what the fuck? Techno, 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 techno. Hello, my name's Shadow. I am ultimate. Oh god, there's no road here. Guess I'll fall again. There it is. I use bridge here. What about there's no road? Oh cool, a track to save me. Guess I'll just fly by trailing. How the hell does that work? You can send all the pathetic jets that you want. I'll just spin dash them into millions of parts. Yay! Why the hell are there loop-de-loops on this track? If a car tried to drive here, it would just fall on its back. Techno, 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 techno. Hey, sweet, there's a grind rail. Gotta let these buzzers so juice. Techno, 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 techno. Hello, my name's Shadow. I am ultimate. Oh god, there's no road here. Guess I'll fall again. There it is. I use bridge here. What about there's no road? Oh cool, a track to save me. Guess I'll just fly by trailing. How the hell does that work? Oh, Maria.